Welcome back, CA Hoops fans, to another episode of CA Hoops Weekly presented by Under Armour. I'm Bobby Broyles, along with my co-host Rob Washburn. Rob, it was a snowy weekend that affected really everyone's schedule, but as the storm wrapped up, we begin a new week with now a three-way tie at the top of the league race.
Yeah, Winter Storm Joan has certainly left its mark around the CA and with travel delays and a couple of delayed games, but didn't keep the league race from continuing to heat up. Hofstra, JMU, and UNCW each won once at home and once on the road last week and stayed locked atop the CA standings at 6-2. However, they can't afford to slip up because Towson and William & Mary are just a game back at 5-3, and College of Charleston picked up a pair of victories to even its record at 4-4 along with Northeastern. Now, just 5 weeks remaining in the regular season, and there's still plenty to be decided.
Well, hopefully this weekend everything can stay on schedule because we have some great matchups to talk about beginning on Thursday night on CA.TV at 7 o'clock. A first-place showdown as UNCW travels to JMU.
Yeah, this is a matchup of the two hottest teams in the CA as both bring 5-game winning streaks into the contest. The Seahawks have scored 77 or more points in each of their victories and are shooting 46% from the floor and 40% from three in league play. Leading the offensive onslaught have been junior Chris Fleming, who is averaging 18 points against conference foes, junior Denzel Ingram, who's been on fire from three-point range and is contributing nearly 20 points in his last 4 contests, and guard C.J. Bryce, who leads all CA freshmen in scoring. Meanwhile, JMU's limiting opponents to 65 points per game and leading the league in field goal and three-point defense in CA play. That doesn't mean the Dukes can't get it done offensively. Senior point guard Ron Curry has scored double figures in a league-best 13 straight games, and JMU's balanced attack has had 5 different players lead the team in scoring in the last 3 contests.
As we look towards the weekend, we begin on Saturday in Towson as the Tigers look to stay in the hunt at the top of the standings as they play host to rival Delaware at 2 o'clock on Comcast Sportsnet.
Yeah, these two teams met just 2 weeks ago, and Towson pulled out a 79-77 victory in a game that featured 11 ties and 20 lead changes. The Tigers are coming off an impressive 7-point victory at Northeastern last Saturday and enter the week just a game out of first place. Defense and rebounding are Towson's trademarks, but they've scored at least 76 points in 4 of their 5 CAA wins. William Adalamoto tallied 22 points and 15 rebounds in the first meeting with the Hens and leads the Tigers offensively, while John Davis has hit the 20-point mark twice in the past 4 games. Now, Delaware entered the week still searching for its first CAA victory, but the Blue Hens' last 4 games have been decided by 9 points or less, and they've been very competitive. Forward Marvin King Davis has recorded 10 double-doubles and is averaging 20 points and 11 rebounds over his last 5 games, while guard Corey Holden has topped the 20-point mark 7 times, including a 29-point effort in UD's first meeting with the Tigers.
Following that contest, switch over to the American Sports Network as Hofstra travels to Philly to take on Drexel.
Yeah, this is another rematch from a couple weeks ago in which Drexel led by 2 with just over 5 minutes to play before Hofstra went on a late run to win 69-61. And the Pride turned in strong performances in defeating Northeastern and William & Mary last week. Point guard Wanye Green received National Player of the Week accolades from CBSSports.com after averaging 26.5 points and 10.5 assists over the 2 games, while center Rokas Gustis became the first Division I player in 6 years to post back-to-back games with at least 20 points and 20 rebounds, and he's recorded 6 consecutive double-doubles. Now, Drexel gave UNCW all it could handle before falling by 6 last Sunday, and the Dragons are always dangerous in the DAC. Drexel has been getting strong play from its front court recently as Kasembe Abif has tallied double figures in 3 of his last 4 games, and Rodney Williams is coming off a 17-point, 7-block performance against the Seahawks.
Wrap up the weekend with the primetime matchup on Comcast Sportsnet. Sunday night at 7 as William & Mary plays host to rival JMU. No football to watch on Sunday, so tune into some men's basketball.
No
right?
question. A great way to end the week with the first meeting of the year between these longtime in-state rivals. William & Mary is one of the top offensive teams in the CA and is shooting an incredible 51% from the floor in conference play and nearly 40% from three-point range. They have plenty of weapons on the perimeter with veteran Armour Pruitt, Terry Tarpey, and Daniel Dixon, and point guard David Cohn has been playing at a really high level over the past few weeks. And we talked earlier about how JMU has been the top defensive team in conference play, and they are one of the best in the nation at shutting down that three-point line. Now, offensively, the Dukes are actually averaging more threes per game than the Tribe, and they have a variety of players who are capable of scoring double figures. Both of these teams are likely to be in the mix for the CA championship, and this game should be played at a really high level.
Now here's a look at the rest of this week's action around CAA men's basketball.
March Madness is coming, and it all starts in Baltimore. The 2016 CAA Men's Basketball Championship is back at the Royal Farms Arena March 4 through 7. Take advantage of the weekend with a money-saving fan pack. You'll receive a room at your choice of hotels, 2 harbor passes, 2 admissions to the Power Plant Live Fan Fest, and an opportunity to purchase discount tickets for the championship. Experience March Madness. Experience Baltimore. Find your fan pack now at baltimore.org.
CASports.com has all the television clearance information you need for this week, and of course, CASports.com will have all the information you need regarding links to live stats, video, and audio coverage.
You can also continue to follow the league on Facebook and Instagram by searching CAA Sports. We're also on Twitter at CAA Basketball using the hashtag CAA Hoops.
The CAA.TV crew will be back on campus this week at Drexel. You can check out the sights, sounds, and highlights from our trip to Philadelphia on our CAA Sports Overtime blog. And be sure to check out our full court press feature Tuesday on CASports.com and CASports.wordpress.com. Kelly McCarthy returns Thursday for the women's edition of CAA Hoops Weekly powered by Under Armour. Make sure to tune in. Enjoy the games this week.